So this is the counter, the display unit. So what this project will accomplish will be getting a signal from the people counter unit. So it will count the number of, it will get a signal that's counting the number of people, and it will display it here, right? And then it will receive a signal from the temperature measuring unit or the control unit, and it will display it here in the same set of 7 displays. Now, how will this be accomplished? Well, the people count and the temperature will be displayed alternately every 10 seconds. And so, should the count exceed 99, then there should be like a signal. There should be like a buzzer. So this will turn on the alarm here. And should the temperature exceed 40 degrees, or should it reach 40 degrees, we should have a buzzer here. We'll turn on LED, which will basically give that visual signal that the temperature of 40 degrees has been exceeded. Past more optimal would be to implement a comparator instead of just this AND gate. Say it's 41, for example, then this condition doesn't work anymore. Okay. Now it's time to run the simulation to see how this works. Before proceeding, take a look at this. So it's receiving a digital signal from the temperature unit. So therefore, it will receive eight bits. So the lower nibble of that bit, that means the first four bits will be this. As you can see, it's 1 1. If you translate that to base 10, that will be 3. And if you look at the upper nibble from the temperature unit, for example, then we find that the second bit is high. And what does this mean? Well, it means that it's 2. If you translated that to a base 10 number system. Okay, now let's just zoom out. And now let's go ahead and simulate, see what happens. So as you can see, that the people count is 0. And after a few seconds, it should display the temperature that we have at present. Yes, it's 23 degrees. And now let's say the signal from the people counter unit. Well, let's say that the people count is increasing. So okay, let's increase the people count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then later on it turns on the temperature. Okay, suppose we want a different value of the temperature to be displayed here. So remember, it's in the form of a digital signal consisting of 8 bits. So at present it's about 23. I'm not too sure what's going on there. It's a bug or something. But suppose I wanted to display, say, 18 degrees. Then I must set this nibble here to 1. And then I must set this guy here to 8. So that means these guys are high and this one is low. And it's not actually a bug, it was C, meaning that's hexadecimal. That's hexadecimal, so that means it exceeds 10. So yeah, now it's 18, as you can see, and we'll alternate back to the people count, which is currently 0. I can increase the people count thus. See if it changes. So people count is at 3, and the temperature is at 18 degrees. Oh, okay, now I've decided to automate this count using a 555 timer so that it counts much faster and it reaches 99. I think that's the point. Right, it would be kind of boring for me to keep pressing the space key to give that signal. So now I'm just gonna see what happens when it reaches 99. Now, should it reach 90, should it exceed 99, we expect there to be an alarm signal. So come here and we see that it's counting. It's definitely a lot slower than I anticipated. But yeah, that's the point. So the 555 here is giving that count signal to the system. It's 24. Now this number should change at some point to display the temperature. So let's see. Temperature currently is, that's 1. So it's 11, so it's 1, 1, right? So it's 11 degrees. And the count is still going on in the background in the meantime. And so you just have to wait. Now it's 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, and so on. Okay. 87, 88, 89, 90. So yeah, just a few seconds we should expect this part of the system to be triggered shortly. Okay, so it's just exceeded 100. So this C means you hear the buzzer is buzzing. So the C means it has exceeded it has exceeded 10. Right? It's exceeded the maximum count, and it's still 11 degrees is still displayed, of course. And we could just wait a little bit more for it to show up. But yeah, for the purposes of this video, I think that should be sufficient to explain, how the system works.